to
This
window.
marks the control.
All right, welcome back to Barovia. The last time for last session, we were able to, first of all, just as a general oversight of the campaign, we are on the lookout for certain items of power in order to save this land of Barovia from the curse that it is under. And so far, we have been successful in finding one item, the Tome of Strahd. Although the depths of what knowledge it has and what secrets it can unveil has not been fully explored yet, but it should provide insight into how to destroy this monster or to be able to remove the curse that is on this land. One of the biggest problems that this party has is that two of its members are bloodthirsty killers who will soon be overtaken by a curse that will completely remove all of their humanity. And sadly, only one of them is actually concerned about removing said curse. The decision of all the options that were provided with the stones of these phase stones that could be placed back into the resting place to hopefully remove the curse, or to try to see if Baba Lysaga had a means of being able to remove it, or the abbot, or going to the wolf den to destroy the temple or the altar to the Night Mother. The decision is made to go to the wolf den to attempt to heal those members of the party that are currently afflicted. Problems that still exist. There is the love obsession with Irina, and by Count Strahd von Zarovich, the lord of this land. Another problem is that Ismark's misguided sister seems to be planning a wedding with a Vasily von Holtz here that she has been love-stricken with, and her brother was too blind to be able to see all of those warning signs, and sent her away with the characters into the arms of this charming individual. There is also the death of a beloved NPC that barely anybody can remember, Isaac, the town guard, who was brutally slain by members of the town because this town was oppressed from all displays of negative emotion, and they have now started to rebel against that. And it seems that part of the lead of this rebellion is the Wachter family here in the town of Barovia. So, as the party was realizing, do we remember the last thing that had happened in our session last time? Wachter, I hardly know it. He's a good guy.
It's good
All
joke.
right. So, what do we remember of last session? So you had gone. So, Courage had found a note, which Freya picked up. Freya, do you still have that note? I took a lot of time dying
I
that
had it.
note
I
with
just didn't
tea.
know where it was,
Oh, okay.
but I have it.
All right. If you want to take a picture of it too and put it in the group chat so that people can see it,
At least come get my
if,
phone.
if they would
I
like
got
to,
it.
or hand it off to your sister.
I'll be back.
But had identified, or Damian Petrov had identified that the bones of Saint Andrel had actually been stolen, and that one of the clues that was left behind were the notes of Isaac from his notebook that he had been jotting down notes about you with, and it seems that he had overheard Lucian Petrovich, and that information he had shared or he had provided. But the other thing that was noticed with the body was that the wound that had decidedly likely killed Isaac was made with a triangular blade and had been struck down through the neck into the collarbone, which is a signature move of a group of assassins that are trained by the oh my gosh, let me go ahead and remember all the who the fuck are the people that talk like this?
Vistani?
Vistani women that are trained as assassins utilize collarbone. That's not a thing. All right.
Collarbone?
So you had just realized that that the bones have been stolen, and then we're coming up the stairs.
This is part of my collection.
And also had the experience of...
Is that Johnny Depp?
Nope, it's not.
It sounded like Johnny Depp.
I love Johnny Depp. He's my favorite pirate. Because he had morals. Look at him. He looks so sad.
Those things in your teeth?
Yeah. Scurvy, man.
And then he
Yep. I guess if you're a pirate and you suffer from scurvy, you have to get a lot of morals in your teeth.
And while you were coming up the stairs back into the cathedral, there was a choir that was in the midst of a practice for a performance, and this was the song they were singing.
Can I see the choir?
You can, at this time, see the choir.
Is there perhaps a candelabra or a standing candle next to them? One that could be, oops, accidentally knocked over into them?
Yeah, how are you planning on doing that? Is it going to be just like just to create a disruption?
Clumsy is marked, just to create a disruption. Yes, a hip bump.
All right. Let us...
Hey, so just for clarification purposes
Yeah.
here, real quick, we confirmed that the church is no longer consecrated, correct? Because the
Correct.
That
Okay.
is the belief of Lucian.
Father.
That was
Okay.
something that he stated. The thing is
one,
that
that's bad juju. Two, we can use that to convince your sister to not get married. If she's getting married to protect herself from Strahd, and she gets married in an unconsecrated house of God, it does nothing. She needs to go back to Barovia with you in order to be safe in a church, or if she wants to get married, it needs to be done somewhere other than here. It can't be done here because this is no longer holy ground.
This is good thinking. So because the bones are gone, the ground is no longer holy.
Correct.
Okay. I
Anyway,
don't know
sorry
the
to
difference
interrupt.
between holy and hallowed. I'm not a man of the faith.
Hang out with us long enough, you will be.
True.
Are two of you werewolves since you've been here? Hang out in Barovia long enough, and maybe you won't be.
We aren't werewolves yet.
I meant no offense.
We're just where?
Are you one too?
No.
Oh,
That'd be funny. Okay, I'm gonna knock something over because they're singing and I don't like it.
Yes. Why drive
Right,
when you
so-
can get drove?
So how are you going to knock something over?
She's going to do it with a great assist from her friend.
I think that if I want to do it without getting caught and to make it look realistic, I'd have to do Mage Hand, which will take up a spell slot. But I think
No.
that
Mage Hand
could
will
work.
not take up a spell slot.
Oh, so it's easy? So it's just easy? Like done?
It
Cool.
is super easy.
It's a cantrip.
Let her rip.
But are you looking to make it appear as though you had not done it?
Yes.
All right, so go ahead and roll a deception check for your sneakiness, because I'm not going to have you do a sleight of hand because it's using your.
It's very topical, though.
All right, so with a
I am cheering her on silently. And I will also push her into the candelabra if this does not work. Him. I'm sorry. You were playing.
All right, so with that, the candelabrum does fall over, and it seems to be just a mysterious act, maybe a wind that had come in, and people are now starting to clamor. And let's go ahead and
Ismark's going to act like he's concerned and move over that direction, but really just kind of standing in front of what I'm assuming is a floating mage hand.
Mhm.
Very
Okay.
true.
all right, so the performance has definitely been disrupted. There, part of the rugs on the floor have started to catch on fire, and Lucian runs off and grabs a bucket of water and comes over and starts to put it out. What is it that has happened?
There was a freak accident with the candelabra. I think it's, perhaps the floors are uneven. Given your recent troubles, perhaps they were tampered with. I don't know, but I just hope everyone's okay. Do you need any help?
I know what happened. That's what Bruce will say. Bruce will step forward and Bruce will say, "This is a bad omen. Something, whatever you believe in, is telling us that something is going wrong and that this should not happen today. No wedding should be had or singing should be done."
Yes, also that. Shoddy masonry and very bad omens. Yes.
I do agree, though, with the recent development, and he looks at those of you that have seen, which, and kind of is giving the indication that this should not be public knowledge. I believe that we will be ending our services sooner than later. So if everyone could please clear out, and we will begin to have and as he's speaking, everyone is starting to come over to the windows. And there is a sound that is familiar to some of you, maybe a first time for others of you, but it is the sound of soldiers moving in formation in full armor, but it sounds wrong. There is the sound of uniformed almost steps that are sloshing through the street past the cathedral. And Lucian, looking around and seeing that individuals are somewhat concerned about this, says, "You may all take shelter here, but the choir performance is no longer going to be able to happen. Vasily, I apologize. Vasily, it is no trouble at all. We will be able to practice, and I think that we will be able to perfect our performance before any. It's not yet ready for the public anyway. Maybe early in the morning we could have a performance." And Lucian nods in agreement and moves toward the window as well.
Yeah, let's go check out the noise coming from outside.
As
that-
you,
Coming from the front.
it is coming. It is coming along the road. Yes, from the front.
Okay.
And as you are coming outside, you realize that the soldiers have already moved past, and that a incredibly thick fog has overtaken the streets. And as you come out, you cannot see across the street, and so you can tell that you are still on the road, by the cobblestones, but you cannot see um, the buildings to your left and to your right while you're on the road. That's how thick the fog is.
Which
It
way
is
were they
also
going?
dark.
Left, east to west, or
They
vice
are
versa?
going. They are going to the left. They're moving. You can hear the shambling toward the town square. So we'll go ahead and I'll move the map here in just a moment. But there is a call that that does come out, that you can hear echoing, magnified by magical means as it continues to echo through the town. Citizens, excuse me, sorry, citizens of Vallaki, this is the Lord of Barovia, and I invite you to come to the town center. This town is afflicted by a lack of order and hierarchy. You have lost your burgomaster, you have lost your town's enforcer, and as Lord of these lands, it is my responsibility to look out for your welfare. And this is something that must be discussed with all those that are interested in making Vallaki a strong and prosperous village. And I'm guessing you all move to that sound, or you stay where you're at?
Yeah, we'll go toward it.
Hey Dow, is there a spell available to either of us that can re-bless the church? Or is there any other holy ground in town? Does the fucking body being gone from the church unconsecrate the cemetery too?
I have yet to see any hallowed ground in this entire land. I'm only partially convinced the bones of Saint Andral hollowed this ground to begin with. To hallow ground would require 24 hours and 1,000 gold worth of secret herbs and spices, and magical ability beyond my reach.
All right, well, to the town square then.
Yes.
As you move closer to the town square, you can hear the sound of, and other people are coming out. Other people are starting to come out of their homes, and then you hear wives grabbing onto their, do not go out there, and being pulled back in. And as you come to the town square, the fog is lifted in that area to allow more clarity as you come closer to the fountain. And there are several individuals that have gathered there. There on the center of the stage, up at the top, is Strahd von Zarovich.
Shit.
This is dangerous.
The
Yes.
fog is close enough in that although you can hear their shambling and the reminiscent pieces of their armor, you cannot see the soldiers that were moving past the cathedral while you were in there. If you'd like to do a perception check, and if you can give me a reason why you would have advantage for being able to estimate approximately how many troops Strahd brought with him into the village, go ahead and do so. And we have the wrong is marked in the house. Let's see if this goes any better.
I'm okay with not having the eight.
8.
That's
Eight.
crazy. Elise, how did you get 7? Oh my. I'm very
Yeah, you have-
protective today.
That's a lot of ones we're rolling. All right. So with the divine sense, you're because of the fog, you're not able
24.
to see, but you are able to reach out with your senses and your acute nose for evil, and they're whatever these soldiers are, they are not living. Olivia, for Bruce often enjoyed watching the parades of soldiers that would come through Waterdeep, and based on what you heard, there is approximately 15 to 20 soldiers that came by. They would have been 2 squads or more that were moving and sloshing through the streets of Barovia, which you're not able to see right now, but you can again hear them near that area and up just to the left-hand side of
Two
the
each?
Strahd. There's 2 groups in those 2 areas.
Okay. So there's 4 groups in total?
What's that?
So there's 4 groups in total, or there's 2 groups total?
2 groups total. All right. Any special actions that are being taken by the players before Strahd begins to?
I am rooted in place.
Do
Not
we
in high.
see any more of our allies present, like Rudolph or
Esmeralda
Esmeralda? Yeah.
or any of the Martikovs. It is
Yeah.
difficult to see in the fog. Although it's lesser here where you can actually see Strahd, it seems that the only thing that really Strahd's interested in revealing, if he's controlling this fog at all, is that he is able to be seen.
Okay.
The rest of it's pretty murky. You can go ahead and what'd you have for a perception check?
A critical failure.
Okay, so yes, you definitely see at least 3 people that are likely Esmeralda. That's what you see.
Okay.
Does Ismark see anything that he can relay to the party with a 24? Crits.
With the 24, you are able to pick out especially because you were interested in them. The 2 Vokter boys seem to be gathering people and like inviting them in as if they are very interested in gathering as many people to this event as possible.
He will nudge Dow and kind of point in that direction. Seems to be your ringleaders over there.
I'll say Carl. Where are they?
Bad day for Carl.
With your
Where are
perception check, they are probably.
Where did he point me to?
He pointed
Let-
in this direction.
Let me at him. All right. Dow is gonna move in that direction.
Okay.
Looking for Carl. Carl! Thank
I
you, Mr.
know that there are many grievances that this town has. You have been oppressed. You have been silenced. But you are Barovians. You are strong. Your voices should not be silenced. And you should not be subjected to these horrifying, ridiculous displays of festivities meant to anger and slight your lord. Also, it is an absolute travesty that such racism has been allowed in my lands, that the Vistani have been not allowed to come in to these walls, participate in a free market. This will no longer be the case in Vallaki anymore. And you hear cheers.
You hear cheers from a few of the crowd, really instigated by the Voctor boys, and also some of the Vistani commoners that are starting to gather in this area, and shouting about how they have been mistreated by the old burgomaster here.
To be fair,
Although
that guy
for-
was a bit of an asshole.
Although for many years you have been mistreated in this way, it is only recently that it has come to a point where I have had to intervene. And I do believe that we have some special guests here in Barovia. Recent
Go for it.
guests. I see you there in the mist. And
Around you, the fog lifts away from you, and now the most visible things are Strahd and the six of you.
Am I visible?
I don't know. Are you trying to hide?
Well, I asked you before we started.
Oh, did you roll? I didn't see you roll.
No, because you didn't say anything.
Oh, go ahead and put your roll in the chat. Did anybody else hear her say that she wanted to?
Stealth, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I heard her.
Yeah, me too.
All right.
Absolutely.
I don't
So-
know anything.
So you are not. You are
Does
not
the fog
seen.
lift from around Dow?
Yes, it does.
Is Carl anywhere nearby?
Carl is. Yes, Carl is nearby you. Yes.
Yep. Growl and grab.
Growl and grab.
Yeah. Arr.
I feel like I blacked out when the Carl thing happened. Why do you hate him so much?
He just does.
Carl seems like an asshole too.
Yeah. he's-
And as you
Smells
can
bad.
see, our visitors are aggressive and they do not know our ways. But violence, this is the domain of the sovereign, not commoners such as yourself. Why do you accost this man?
Oh, are you talking to me?
I am talking to you.
Am I? Lord, I growl. Lord Strahd von Zarovich. I have no quarrel with you. This boy is a bully. And I do not take kindly to those who would bully others.
And what are you, Dawasindar, animal?
What am I?
Yes.
I am a devout worshiper of the Night Mother, same as you.
You hear murmuring in the crowd as he mentions being a devout follower of the Night Mother. And let's go ahead.
Dow is like looking around and growling at everybody, murmuring at him.
You feel Strahd's gaze on you. Like you can feel it.
Mhm.
Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh God! Hold on.
And I know that this is something that you're good at.
Hold on. I'm looking for abilities and stuff.
I think that let's see, Fey Ancestry.
la, la,
You have
la, la,
advantage
la.
on saving throws against being charmed. So yes, with
Is it-
advantage.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
All right.
Saving
What did
throw
you
count.
roll?
I rolled a 25.
With a 25, you can feel this pressure on your inside of your head that is pulling at you, and you know very well that lesser creatures, non-elven folk, as some may refer to them, the lesser folk, they would not be able to resist this as well. You believe, though, that you also saw Esmeralda afflicted by this when she began to call Strahd instead of the devil Lord, and did not have anything nasty to say about him the last time that you were in his presence. You do hear Strahd chuckle, realizing that he has figured something else out about you. Bruise.
What do you want, man? Don't hurt me.
And then there is this young child. Let us not give him an out. He is a young man. And a thief that has taken something that belongs to me.
With his gaze upon you, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Does my jack of all trades things help me like do better on wisdom saving throw?
It does not. It helps you with skill checks, not with saving throws.
Good. Ismark walk up next to Bruce and like put a hand on his shoulder?
Yeah, and with doing that, it does seem like it had a positive effect. But Bruce, there is a moment where you feel your mind being invaded by a thought that maybe this guy isn't so bad. And as Ismark's hand comes and rests on your shoulder, you realize this guy's trying to control me. That's my job. That's what I do. And you have a little bit, and maybe you have a little bit of respect for that he can just look at somebody and get them to change their minds.
You should leave the boy alone. And also, I am next to Bruce, but the character will not move. So I'm here for you.
No,
I'm here in
really?
spirit for you. Yeah, it won't.
Oh,
move.
good, good.
I am rooted in place, but there for you in spirit.
True.
Do you try both of the tokens?
Strahd looks toward Ismark as he speaks. And is concentrating toward him. And in the chat, that is what you hear in your mind, Ismark.
Ismark will cast around. I have not seen this person for many days. I'm sorry, I can't keep track of everybody in Barovia. You understand, my lord.
All right. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
You bet. Left room closet. Wisdom.
Starting to think this guy
Not
doesn't
that he
like
fails.
us.
He rolls a 1.
Oh, why?
Ah, yes.
We were keeping his girlfriend safe.
I repeat, where is your sister?
She's in the church.
Oops.
Dow
Of
will
course she is.
give Alexander like a frantic look and then start running to the church as fast as they can.
You can do as you wish, but you won't want to insult me by suddenly running away, would you?
Snowflake.
I don't know why I would ever do that to you.
This is what will happen now. You will bring Irina to me.
Yes, Lord Strahd.
You have 1 minute.
Can I?
I will give you a little bit of time. Let us see.
Looks over to a clock that is on one of the buildings. It's a part of the town square clock in the center. It's about 10 minutes until 11 o'clock.
You have until the top of the hour to bring Irina out to me. Or I will begin to have my soldiers destroy this town in your name.
Okay, so I assume foggy-eyed Ismark would turn around and move that way at a high rate of speed.
You have some control
Okay.
of yourself, but he has made a request, and you're going to move in the most favorable way that you can in order to execute them.
Okay.
And you consider him to have nothing but good intentions, just to have a conversation with your sister.
Right. Yep. So
Does
So-
am I seen?
So what's that?
Am I hidden
You are hidden.
from Strahd?
You assume
Probably
that you
not.
are, based on the amount of skill that you have, but it's one of those things of I know that I'm hidden here in the dark, but when you hear somebody starting to look for you, it feels like you're not hidden at all. Does that make sense? Like, if you ever
Yeah.
had that where
Hmm.
you're playing hide and go seek and then your dad's looking for you and you're like, oh my gosh, he's gonna see me for sure. All right. So what is everybody doing?
being
Girl, I'm
brainwashed.
trying to figure that out.
You have 10 minutes.
Oh
So
my god. Okay. I'm gonna try and knock Ismark out.
That's
Who
not
is
knocking
that?
him out. That's just stopping him.
Who was
I
that
know.
next to Strahd?
A unknown woman, but based on your divine sense, also somebody who is not
Not alive.
alive. And you can tell that it's this. Let me see with your divine sense. Undead. So with hold person, go ahead and Ismark do a wisdom saving throw.
Well, hopefully
Olivia-
we're consistent.
Also remember, Olivia, that you have the ability to. Never mind, he failed. All right, so Ismark suddenly locks up and is unable to move. But you have moved away from the courtyard. You're no longer able to be. You've kind of moved halfway between the town center and the location of the cathedral, which is difficult to be able to see and determine right now. Like how close to it you are.
But isn't Ismark only held for 1 minute?
Yes.
What's that?
Oh my god, I know. I'm freaking out about that. Give me a minute. I'm freaking out, man.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna try and talk to him. A minute. He can still talk though, right?
Yep.
Okay. This sucks, man. Me and Ismark are besties, and he's like crazy now.
Oh wait, no, he can't speak. You can talk to him. He can hear you, but he can't speak.
Okay. He still has a little bit of control of his body though, right?
He is paralyzed. He is a
Mer-
fleshy statue.
Like the Running Man here.
You can see a glimmer of arcane magic like sparkling around him that is holding him in place, like he's got that shimmer.
So if I knock him out, can he stay down?
You could knock him out, or you could tie him up, or you could do whatever you wanted to with him. He's paralyzed, cannot speak, cannot move.
Okay. You know that pressure point on someone's neck that you hit that makes them pass out?
I know it. 'Cause
The
Karun-
Vulcan neck pinch.
You know when you go, ha! You hit someone in the neck.
Yeah.
Can I do that?
Let's see. Let me. I'm gonna say with Jack of all trades, this gives you some ability to know certain things, but I would call the ability to do that either something with a history of hand-to-hand combat, like you're trained by a monk, but we'll go ahead and go with a survival skill check of being able to hit in the right spot in order to knock somebody out. Fuck.
Okay. Ismark's down.
So with him being paralyzed in his condition, he attacks against him or with advantage. So with that hit, you are able to smack into the back of his neck, and you're not sure because he's still paralyzed, but you're pretty sure that once he's unparalyzed, he's going to be knocked out as well.
Okay.
I
Okay,
just
I'm
as
following
a,
Dow from
yeah.
here on. Don't know where he is. He's up here.
He headed to the church.
Get to the chapel.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, but I'll be listening.
That was in character.
Guys, I got to take a piss real quick. Hold on 1 second.
So you knock out Ismark. He's like, I gotta pee on this guy quick.
All right, so
Are we trying
Um,
to chase down Ismark or chase down Irina then before?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I got something then.
Yep.
I think I
So
can get there faster, right?
yes, so you are able to, even in this fog, are able to quickly move to the church without any incident, and are able to, if you make yourself known, of hey, I'm over here, come on this way, and break some of your stealth, you are able to then be seen as suddenly you pop out of the mist and start to call other people over. You arrive at St. Andrew's Church, and there in the doorway, you are immediately greeted by Vasily.
Did we just leave Ismark in the middle of the road, or
Is somebody picking him up, or are we just leaving him there?
Can we leave him there? You'll catch him.
Well, how long does it
sorry,
take?
Billy?
How long does
It's
it take
only a
to get to the
minute.
church?
How long does it take to get to the church?
Hmm.
About a minute. So,
I'll be coming to, probably not charmed because I was unconscious, as they're getting.
yeah, no, it's gonna take 24
Alexander
hours.
totally picks his mark up, right?
Okay, does he?
Yes, yes, I do.
Okay.
As I'm going by, would you? Bloop? I got the gnome on my back, and I got Ismark under my arm.
So he's got almost like what's it called, rigor mortis, as he, you pick him up and he just kind of stays as he was and then as you are carrying him, suddenly he goes limp, and you hear him groan a bit. No, not rigor mortis. They've been like
Rigor mortis.
So what is the as you come through the door to the chapel, Vasily is there, and is in the midst of trying to gather things to be able to bar the door, and sees you all coming in. Yes, come in. Did I?
Where is Irina?
She is safe.
I'll shake my head. I'll just brush past him.
I'll go
Move
up to
past.
the priest, lean in real close in his ear, and whisper in his ear, "The devil is here."
We could hear his voice as he was making his proclamations.
He's here.
This is a safe place. He is not able to enter any domicile that he has not been invited into, and I do not exactly know the rules of what all that means, but my bed is here in this church. This is my home, and I will not be inviting him in.
Keep everyone away from the doors and the windows. He can
Yes.
look at people and make them do what he wants, especially those weak of mind.
Yes, Vasily has already started to bar most of the doors.
Because I have to believe that he has enough power to convince someone here to invite him in. We must keep everyone away from the doors and the windows.
I believe it must be the master of the house that invites him in. I don't know. There was a man that had a lot of this kind of information he had stopped through one time. Do you know a Rudolph?
Yes.
You do.
Yes.
He was the one that told me that Strahd and other vampires have this weakness. He'd also said that this was consecrated ground, and it would protect us. Hallowed ground, excuse me. But without the bones,
Where's courage? Courage
At the
visible.
very top
Okay.
of the church, anyway.
Yeah. I'll bark at courage and I'll say, find Irina.
I will post at the front door. And I think I dropped magic weapon in the chat.
Okay.
You did. That's fine.
Got it. All right. So go ahead and with Courage's ability, go ahead and make an animal handling check with the request for him to go and find Irina.
Nice. 8.
An 8. Okay. So if you would have gotten a 13 or higher, you would have had advantage on perception or investigation checks. But go ahead and make your own perception check.
16.
Okay, with a 16, she is not anywhere inside of the church.
Okay. That's good.
That you can, yeah.
Trouble.
All right. Well, someone should probably bind Ismark, because if he wakes up while this is all going down, that's going to be an issue.
And gag him.
Yeah. Leave him in the center of the church. Or maybe leave him in the basement. Or just somewhere we can keep an eye on him.
You know what? Where is he?
Right there.
I will use Twilight Sanctuary. And end an effect on him, causing him to be charmed.
Ooh. All right. So, Ismark, you're starting to come to, and you realize that your first inclination is to find your sister and bring your sister to Strahd. And then you wake up and realize how bad of an idea that is, as you find yourself surrounded in a sphere of radiant light that is surrounding you, and you see the error of your ways.
I also give everybody 1d6 temporary hit points.
All right. And people are moving through that area, so go ahead and roll your 1d6 temporary hit points.
Everybody roll your own d6.
All right.
I got 3.
Olivia got 6 for Brute.
Okay, is it D6 plus anything or just straight D6?
Just d6.
Oh, then I'll keep mine
Yeah.
because I got equal to my artificer level,
Sounds good.
which is 6.
That's great.
I cast Find Familiar.
In the distance,
Feels like it was successful.
in the distance, you hear
Yay.
still the booming voice.
5 minutes remaining.
I mean, he's going to start killing people, so we need to figure something out.
I don't know what to do.
Everyone in the town is of, or everyone in the town square at this point is of Carl's lot. I have a feeling they're going to get smoke checked, and then the undead army will come here, or Carl and his goons will come here with the undead army. We will have to dispatch them either way.
Can we draw him here somehow?
Well, he
I have a
thinks
feeling
where
that's
where
what's
your
gonna
sister
happen.
is. He's coming.
How do you roll a d6 again? How come I always forget?
On the left side, you'll see it looks like it's 20-sided dice. Open it, hover over it, and then just click on the where it says D6.
I'm alive, I
Wait,
think.
what?
Ow.
I mean, I guess technically
Elise,
that
you know
works
where
just
you
as
get
a hit
the,
dice
where you
is
get
D6.
the, what is this called? Okay, do you see top left where you select move and pan view? And the brush
Oh,
and the
I'm looking
magnifying
on my
glass?
character sheet.
Nope.
Yeah, it's not on your character sheet.
It's on the roll 20 on the left. You see?
Oh, I didn't mean to do
What
that.
did I roll?
There we go.
You got a 6, so you have 6 temporary hit points.
6 more?
Total of 6.
That is crazy. You know how many hit points I have now?
No, 6 temporary hit points.
Yeah, doesn't that add to all your hit points?
Yeah.
Yeah, so now I have like 55 hit points.
All right, through the window, you were able to see individuals outside of the church moving toward, and you could hear the voice, the annoying voice of Nikolai Wachter. Sorry,
can
man,
see-
you got to bring him out. You got to bring her out. We're here to do the wheel of Lord Strahd. You got to bring her out.
Nobody is taking my sister anywhere.
So we can see them through the windows.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll cast Spiritual Weapon. And I'll put a moon mallet.
Where's Carl?
Where's Carl? Is Carl right here?
Actually, I don't. Yes, Carl is right here.
All right. Yep, we are moon malleting.
And are you striking with that moon mallet?
I summon the moon mallet right in front of Carl. And I will wait to see what they do in response before I start the violence.
All right, we're gonna see how this goes. All right. Oh, dang it! It's not gonna work. But she's.
All right. I will step to the door.
Yep.
And I know we're going to have to dispatch the undead army anyway. And I'd like to make a charisma check, or rather, I'll roll an intimidation check.
Yep.
And basically step to the door, speaking to the townsfolk of Barovia. I'm assuming there's some Vistani there too that have come with the undead group.
There's no. You don't smell any undead out the door.
Okay.
But you'd have to use another.
That's fine. I'll step to the door first and say this. Leave the church now. You know as well as I do, your lives should be worth more than this. We will not, we cannot, we shall not allow you to take the woman to the devil. For your own life, run now. Is Billy over my shoulder going, yeah, with the help action?
Please cannot do that. Yeah.
Yes, gives
What
the help
he
action.
said.
Right.
Is marked with the help action. Yeah,
Yar.
and with the 23, you definitely hear them start to back away. But you also, with again that amplification of magic, you hear a new voice that you have not heard and a new person that you have not met.
Do not be alarmed. These are good folk. These are adventurers and heroes. Do not be alarmed. They are not going to kill individuals that are innocent of any wrongdoing.
Why is the scary lady?
I'll use the moon
Country.
mallet to hit Carl in the head.
Why is she stubborn?
Bullshit.
Hold on a second. I want to do. All right. So, as much as she tries, she is not able to convince some of the individuals to be on her side. And with the addition of a thunk on the head to Carl. Ow, Mom! You hit me!
Is the army outside?
It's not an army, it's just folks.
Oh,
Are they surrounding us in a threatening way?
Yeah,
Folk-
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, they're
folks can
just
kill.
folks, but yep.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, exactly. The reason why they did not come in was because they're not sure what you are.
didn't we accidentally kill like a man in cold blood one day?
Not in cold blood. I mean, he was an asshole.
But
Brick
he
killed
was
the guy.
chasing us.
It came charging at us, and
It was suicide by paladin.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. Real problem in this day and age.
I didn't even bother getting out of the wagon at
the
that
leading.
point.
That was. I think the leading cause of death is fuck around.
Find out.
Does Ismark see his sister anywhere? I'm sorry, I had a imp taking up a
Ismark
lot of my
does-
time.
Yeah, Ismark does not see his sister. Vasily is at the door.
No, Vasily
cannot.
is at the door. Where is my sister?
I am.
Shake. Where is my sister?
I am not going to tell. I'm not going to tell you anything.
I'm gonna
I-
push him down on the ground and pull my hammer out. Where is my sister?
Do an intimidation check.
Yeah.
DC 17.
Oh no. I'm not
Guidance.
good at these.
Help.
I like
So-
to pull the hammer.
As you go ahead and do a insight check as well. Okay, with your 23 insight check, as you're holding the hammer above him, intimidating him, you realize that this man is ready to die for your sister.
Good. I will give him the opportunity.
Convenient.
So we agree then.
I will not be telling you where your sister is at. I do not know if any of you have been charmed by the devil. I will not be telling you anything.
Do you
Come
like
on, man.
dogs?
Didn't you see that Twilight Sanctuary?
Do you like dogs, Vasily?
I do not
Do you
like
like
to
them?
eat? To eat or like to what?
To eat?
Is
What?
Dow next to me by chance?
Oh,
Is Dow next to me?
Yeah. Where are you?
I'm at the door.
I'm 10 feet away from you.
I know a few dogs that would love to speak to you if you're not willing to tell us what we want to know. And I kind of look over at Dow.
Oh. Arrgh.
Thank you, Dow.
nailed it. Intimidation check, go.
Okay, hold on. I'm real good at this. I rolled it, I
Do
promise.
you like a dog? Dog?
Did I,
Five.
Dex?
Yeah, that's... Oh, dogs.
Okay.
It sounded cooler in my head. Okay, fine.
Okay, but speaking of dogs,
I love that
Didn't-
movie. Do you like dogs? It's hilarious.
didn't Dow send Corbus to find Irina?
Courage.
Courage.
Yeah, that's what I
Courage.
meant. You know what I mean.
Did attempt to, yes.
The gnome
and
was
courage,
not sent to do anything.
courage is sniffing around and is
Is Courage a little dog?
Yeah.
Yep, he's a beagle.
Do you like dogs? And I look over at Dow and like Courage comes up.
that just happened. Yes, and that's why it wasn't very intimidating. But Courage comes up to Vasily and starts to bark as he's sniffing Vasily that he's found the scent of Irina.
Can I follow Courage? Because I know all the secrets of everything. Because of my trauma.
You know all the secrets of what?
Did you see what I put in chat?
Oh, City Secrets, trying to find like the secret hiding spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So go ahead and so think about you. You also have a pretty keen insight into people's minds, and you. So one of the things that was important while being sometimes a thief, sometimes a just staying out of trouble was knowing knowing where the people might hide things or what people might do. So go ahead and do a insight check to try to figure out where this dude Vasily would hide somebody.
Tell me now, boy.
So the thing that comes to your mind is where's the one place you wouldn't look for the living?
Are they in the basement?
It's not in the
Okay.
basement. But you did notice when you were looking around that there was
wild, Billy. That's funny.
there was a place for visitation and for coffins. There was a coffin that was open in one of the other rooms, and if you were going to hide somebody and tell them to hide, that's where you would tell them to go.
Okay.
That is
Go
what
to
you
the
think
coffin
that this
room.
little. All right, so that was up in this area up in here.
So in a mattress room, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Vampire joke.
Ew.
Wait, where is it? Wasn't
That
looking.
joke sucks.
It's in this
Vampire
room over.
joke.
It's in this room over here. All you
Yeah,
need to do is
so-
get through that door.
Okay. Okay.
So as Bruce has the idea, you see this. Hey,
This door?
where are you going, young boy? Where are you going?
Is it
Go
this
ahead,
door?
Bruce.
Is it this door? Yeah, what door is it? Is it the one straight down or is it the one to the right?
Right here.
Okay. So I can't see that?
You can't see it because it's locked. Go ahead and you're going to need to try to get through a locked door.
What locked door?
This locked door right here. Hi. Bruce.
Can anyone else see what he's talking about?
Bruce. Right here.
Oh well. Anyways. Next month,
Right.
you better find
So you come to that door where you had seen a coffin before, and you watch as Vasily is watching you, trying to look around you, like no, and sees you take that left turn toward that door. She's not in there.
Convincing.
He's not great.
Okay. Could I try and open it?
Yes, you can. Go
Can I
ahead
try
and
to
roll.
fix the lock?
Yep, go ahead and roll a sleight of hand check.
Too easy. Too easy. That door's open. Look at these floors.
That door pops open like you just charmed its pants off.
Oh.
All right. And as you come in, you open up the casket and
Yep. I say, wakey, wakey.
out. Is he gone? Is he? What the heck was the freaking? She gets up in an Barovian accent that I've done before for her. She pops up, asking if the Devil's Strahd is gone.
No. They are currently surrounding the church, and we need to get out. We need to go.
I don't think that we are supposed to leave the church when there is a vampire trying to come and take me. Why
Yeah.
would we leave?
Because the bone's gone. I don't know. Let's go. I'm gonna pull her by the hand.
All right, go ahead and do a strength check.
This will be easy. Where's the strength check? Is it up
Athletics.
here?
Athletics.
That works. She's nimble. She's weak.
Let's find out how weak she is. She pulls her hand away and says, I am not going with you.
Okay, well then I'll persuade her. Fine.
Okay, fine, I'm coming with you. But I do not think that we should leave the church. This is a safe place. But she's still coming with you.
Yeah, well, Courage is safer. Courage the dog, I mean. Okay.
Your time is up.
You hear the steady bells of the clock striking 11 o'clock. And as they do so, you hear jars of oil burning along the walls of the cathedral and being thrown up on top of the roof. Go ahead and at this time, roll for initiative.
Don't wanna. What if I said nuh-uh?
Let's go ahead and make sure that we don't have.
Am I
in here that
stupid?
we don't
Where is
need.
it?
Actually, hold on. Wait, don't roll for initiative yet. Let's remove everybody from the turn order. And
Alexander,
let's go
you have
ahead.
advantage.
Remove all turns. Clear. All right, now go
Thank
ahead and roll for
you.
advantage. Sorry, thank you.
Where is it? Why am I dumb?
I'm going to start
I
calling
don't
you
wanna talk
Jenkins, I
about it.
swear.
Oh,
Ooh,
that's
no,
harsh.
no, no! Don't be like
Do
this.
you want me to?
No, I do not
I'm gonna
want
tell him you said that. Just kidding.
Yeah, that's fine. He will
I
understand.
know you
I'm not saying anything.
He will understand.
Please be in the turn order.
All right, so with the
That one?
crashing of the jars of oil on the roof, you realize that that every 6 seconds we will need to roll a d20, or excuse me, we'll roll a d4 to find out how many fires have started, and if more than 15 fires are started, the entire church is going to burn down. So
And we've just
With-
barricaded it, right?
you have barricaded yourself in, and so now it's going to be a question of
Did
what
we
you
ever
are
actually
going
say
to
that?
do in order to. Yeah, it's Vasily was barricading when you guys came in.
We should have.
It's not difficult to unbarricade. The question is, are you going to let this church burn?
Well, we
Probably
need to
not,
you
I
just
don't know.
deleted some of these assholes outside.
I am a mason. I can rebuild the church. We cannot rebuild people.
All right.
I'm
I don't
fireproof, so I got.
Take the people to the basement. I will handle those outside.
I will go with you.
All right. So Freya, you're up first. What's your action?
Can I just start patting fires out?
Yes.
Okay.
Easily. All right.
Okay,
So
yeah.
go. So the first fire is there in the corner. Can you see it?
Yep.
All right. So you are moving over to pat that fire out. Go ahead and roll a survival check. And it's pretty simple. All right. So you are able to grab something that is less flammable and also yourself, and start to extinguish the fire. And that fire has gone out. All right. Next action. We have Ismark up. What action are you taking?
Yes. Do you want me to? Are we going outside?
Yep.
Okay. unbarricading the door and walking out, is that an action? Like the
That's
action
your
yeah,
movement.
just my movement to get out. Okay. So I'll go out here a little bit so I can see these people. What am I seeing here?
What you're seeing is a
Don't get too
collection
close.
of Barovian commoners and Vistani commoners that have come to ask you to do the will of Lord Strahd von Zarovich.
Okay. I'm going to get a little closer and I'm going to speak with them. I am the Burgomaster of Barovia. What are you doing? You are burning your own home to the ground.
Go ahead and make a
Stop this
persuasion roll
nonsense. Yep.
with advantage.
Okay. Persuasion.
To the ground.
Ground.
All right. All right. So you watch as two of the Barovians are like, Rick, what are we doing? And begin to move away. And Lady Fiona turns to the crowd. We are here to do the will of our Lord. Now, relinquish the woman.
I suppose with my action, I've used up my.
I would say that you can still you could still respond to her. That is the only speaking that she's going to get a chance to do.
Okay. You think to lead these people, and the first act of your new reign in this land is to burn it to the ground? All of you people, come to your senses. This woman does not have the best interest of you in her mind.
All right. Next up, we have Corbus.
Okay. How far could Alexander theoretically throw a 30-pound gnome in scale man?
So you'd have to get to the door, and from being inside the door, you're going to be able to throw all the way into the center of that crowd.
English or South African?
Cool. Hey, Alex, you think you could throw me over there?
Does that constitute my action?
If you are able to do a 17 or above on your athletics check, which you're able to make with it, it is so easy that you're able to do it as part of your movement and free interaction. If you do not, it will take up your action.
Okay. So then
The reason I'm doing that is because I think it's kind of cool, and so I don't want to screw you over as a player while you do something that's actually.
So then
not in the rules.
is Corbus going to hold his action until I throw him then? And then
I'm
his
going to
trigger-
move out so I'm a little closer, but yes, I will prepare Thunderwave.
All right, so we have a prepped action of Thunder Wave and a gnome that is ready to be thrown into the fray.
Yeetus
Into the
Nomus.
mob.
All right. Corbus is holding his action. Bruce, you're up.
Wait, I got skipped.
Okay, I don't really know
Yeah,
what to
Val
do.
got
because-
skipped. Oh, Dow, go ahead. Sorry. I didn't
And
see that
then
you got
Oh.
skipped.
I think you also skipped a bad guy.
I did skip the bad guys. They're
Yeah,
getting they're being surprised.
Okay, I'm gonna go
I'm
5.
really surprised.
Man, this thing is killing me. Hold on. Move Alexander.
Sorry, this is
I'm chilly.
I've got a lot of stuff on there.
All right, I'm gonna move to here. That's 30 feet. Logically. Oh. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to use the spiritual weapon that I've got out to try to bop her on the head.
Bop Lady Fiona.
Yeah. So
Lady
bop,
Fiona Vactor.
bop.
All right.
26.
26.
bop.
That's a bop.
right. That is a serious bonk
All right.
on the
bop.
head. So you watch as she staggers. Anybody else, most of the people in this group would have been destroyed by that hit, but it swings in and clocks her across the face, and you just see this splattering of blood as she holds her face. Oh, a man of God.
Cool. I'll just growl at her and I'll say, "Keep laughing," and then I'll just go like, Super Princess Sailor Moon Super Saiyan and cast Spirit Guardians.
And that's going to then have a radius of 15 feet.
Yup.
End of your turn?
No, at the start of their turn. When they enter for the first time or start their turn there, that make a wisdom saving throw or take 19 radiant damage.
Okay. All right, so there is a ticking time clock on Lady Fiona.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, that is your turn.
Now it's Bruce.
Okay, I need help figuring out what to do. So we're exiting the church now?
Seems that you
Some
are.
some of us are, maybe not all of us.
Okay.
Who
really
renamed
want-
Courage the Barcomaster?
Oh, I did that like 2 weeks ago. He's the Barco Master.
All right.
Yeah, that happened at the winery, didn't it?
Okay, got it.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, the
All right.
Barco Master.
Bruce, you're up. What do you got?
Listen. So I've got Phantasmal Force, which can make one of the people outside who wants Irina, I can make them think that they're seeing her running away. Or I could just make Irina go invisible.
Why would you make her go invisible?
Because what if someone sees her inside?
Oh, I'm thinking of the wrong person. Never mind.
All right. If you're looking for opinions, I think the second one's pretty cool.
I think you should have them see her running away.
Yeah, I think I should have them see her running away, and then if she gets seen, I can just make her go in.
All right.
Okay.
Go ahead and put Phantasmal.
Force in the chat. Ooh, what a good
Alright.
little spell.
You craft an illusion that roots within the mind of a creature you can see. The target must make. All right. So who are you targeting?
I'm gonna target Kyle, I think.
Carl.
Carl. Okay.
Carl. Who cares about his name, bro?
For real.
He's but a maggot to my eyes.
All right. With all of these skills of it was wisdom saving throw,
I think it.
intelligence saving throw.
Yeah, intelligence.
All right. With a 16, if your DC is in fact 15, he saves.
Okay, can I still beat him up?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm just gonna try and shoot him through the window then.
All right. With your bonus action, well, you can't bonus action with an attack now. So
Okay, hold on. Let me ask again. Can I please shoot him through the window?
no.
I mean, I would give that
Whoa.
an A for creativity, but yeah, no.
All right.
Then I got nothing.
All right.
Hold on.
Alexander, you're up.
Just try
You
to
mean
make
roll
sure
an athletics check first?
Yep.
And am I chucking him out the window?
I'm outside. You're coming.
He's already
up and just
outside.
yeet.
If you're moving
Oh,
toward
okay.
outside, you'll be able to chuck him as you come.
Just make sure.
That's
Try to make
what
sure it's
she
15
said?
feet. Oh, from
All right,
allies.
so out the door, grab the gnome. Where do you want to go? Well, wherever he wants to go, I'll just make the roll.
Like
Tom, you want
in that
to?
vicinity.
Okay, there we go.
17.
17. 17. You are just moving along and snatch him up and chuck him as you go, like an object interaction.
All right, go ahead and move him and let him take his action since he held it then.
Yep. Let's go ahead and roll that beautiful bean. Is this where you wanted to go there?
I
Right
didn't
by
move.
here? I got you. I just moved you into the center of that group outside of the spiritual or the spirit guardians range.
Is that beyond 15? Well, since Freya's inside, would she be affected by the thunder wave?
No, she's blocked by the.
Okay,
She's
that's
blocked
fine
by
then.
the. She's gonna feel it.
Oh, no, it's asking level of cast. 4. Really? Fuck, 4.
It's so this guy who didn't even feel like coming, and he was thinking about just leaving. Dead. This guy, dead.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they're commoners. They don't have too many hit points.
This guy, he was gonna die anyway as soon as he started his turn. Dead. They weren't even gonna have turns because they were just gonna leave as soon as this ruckus started. Those individuals all died. This guy -4. This guy almost bloodied.
Did they all fail their saves?
Yes, they did.
I
They're commoners.
mean,
All
it's
right.
true.
Scout, as suddenly there is a gnome flying through the air, and as he hits, detonates. Do you like flail out your arms as you do it, or how does this look as you're flying in?
Right
Or
as
does
I
it
hit
just
the ground, I go, "Hello." Boom.
Boom. All right, and they are all. Is there with? Go ahead and put. Oh, you got it in the chat. No, go ahead and put it in the chat so I could. Did they get knocked prone or anything like that?
Knocked back 10 feet. Anybody
Knocked
that
back 10
survived
feet.
it.
Those individuals that were. This guy gets knocked into the wall. Not rolling additional damage for him though. Luckily, that fire was put out. All right. That is where we are at. Alexander, what does the rest of your action look like as you've thrown
Did
your
she take
grenade and
her
it has
damage?
detonated? Oh, let's go ahead. Wait, hold on. Let me.
Is she within the cube?
She is within the cube. Let me roll. Let me roll her Constitution save. She fails, and you watch as the chuckling, although very 1 hit point left, Lady Fiona bursts and flies and lands at the feet of Dow.
Ha, 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 ha.
And I just
All
brushed
right.
myself off.
I lean down above her and just go ha 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 ha.
Wow, so much devastation. Politics. There's mudslinging. There's gnome slinging. It's dangerous business, this politics. All right. As we.
Is that Carl?
That is Nikolai.
Who's Nikolai?
Nikolai is the one that's been doing most of the talking. You just grabbed onto Carl and latched onto him.
Nikolai.
He has been a lot of the ringleader of this.
Why am I not able to move my token?
Probably because Roll20 is starting to freeze up because of how
Hey, there we go. That's where I'm trying to go.
I got you moved and rotated. Corbus,
I
though,
don't even know how I got into that fucking mode. All right. Let's see. Has Nikolai done anything, or excuse me, can I make a perception check to see if he is charmed by Strahd?
Yeah, go ahead. All right, with your perception check, you can tell that he is not under any magic. It doesn't seem like he's under magical influence. You watched as it's not visible on the face, but he looks way too scared at this point. He was not expecting violence. He's looking down at his dead mother.
I'll say to him, I think you already know what the correct choice here is, as I have a maul that's glowing with radiant magical energy in my hand.
I just chime over. I could do that again.
Intimidation with advantage. All right. So with a 23, you watch and with your insight check, and perception check, he is, as soon as he is able, he is going to leave as quickly as possible. And so at the start of the turn order, first though, does he have a saving throw? He
Yeah,
has to
wisdom
make
saving throw.
wisdom saving throw.
DC 15.
DC 15. He does not make it. So go ahead and roll his damage.
Oh.
Well, it was 19.
It's 19. So you see as he's like, I gotta go, and suddenly pieces of his face start to be ripped apart by these
Tiny radiant hammers.
tiny radiant hammers that are just swirling around. You can see that he wants no more part of this. He has reconsidered his life, and he's going to do nothing but good from now on. And he is ripped apart by the...
Tom, are you presenting your screen?
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Why?
All right. So that way,
Dad told me
when-
to.
That way, when we're watching, that way, when we're all watching it later, we can remember exactly what happened. All right.
Oh, okay.
So, Nikolai reconsiders his life choices and is immediately ripped apart. And the Vistani bandit captain is going to make a wisdom check. And with a 14, he realizes that leaving is such a good idea and orders all of his troops to retreat. And you see him attempt to disappear into these bushes, and trips, not doing a very good job of trying to stealth his way away. But the master of stealth, Freya, is up next. Freya, I didn't at the start. Sorry. 3 fires have caught. You were able to take out the first one, but 3 more have started to spring up. What are your actions? Are you going to take care of these individuals, or are you going to try to take out more of the fires that have started?
I think I'm gonna take out the fires.
All right. With a DC 10, you're able to take, or with a 10, you're able to take out 1. With a 15, you're able to take out 2. Anything larger than a 20, you're able to take out all 3. So go ahead and roll your survival check. So with a 14, you are able to take out 2 of the fires that are closest to you as you move around and snuff them out much to people's surprise, as you actually like licking your fingers and extinguishing a fire, you just reach up and start to pat out anything that is on fire with your bare hands. All right. Vistani Thug, number 1, moves toward his bandit captain. Vistani Bandit moves toward the captain in a retreat. Ismark, you're up.
So those are the only people I see around.
Those are the only people that you see around so far. The rest are dead bodies laying on the ground.
Okay.
And 2 people that were smart enough to retreat when you said.
Yep. I kind of look down at the dead bodies and he shakes his head. This is a sad thing to him, but he sees that this is mostly in order and he bolts back into the church. I can get right to here to this fire.
Yep.
He's going to start attempting to put that out.
All right, go ahead and roll survival check.
Okay. Didn't roll. It's lagging a little bit. Okay. It was the first
All right.
one.
Yep, with the first one. So you run up to and you like grab onto a rug and start petting it out. And you do a great job of adding additional oxygen to the fire. And go ahead and roll a d6.
It's rolling.
It's coming. Pending.
Okay. Be right back.
Pending. All right. Oh, okay. Well, I'll let him go with. So he gets a little bit of fire on him. Just 1 point of damage so far. All right. Next up, we have Corbus, the cannonball. I came in like a wrecking ball.
Okay, are there any fires
no.
outside?
You can see them. So in this vicinity of the fire is on the roof. That's where they hit the glass jars of oil on the roofs and threw up torches.
How tall's the building?
The building, if you were gonna like leap up there, would be approximately 15 feet. It's fairly high ceiling, so
Is there anything right at the edge?
that you could climb up.
I'm not worried about, like, is there any fire right at the edge?
There's no fire right at the edge.
Well,
Um,
since it looks like we might at least temporarily be out of combat, I'm gonna go up, and to do so,
Spider climb. All right.
Creepy.
All right, you move up onto the roof and are able to make an attempt to put out the fire. With the amount of distance that you have to travel, though, I don't know. Are you able to?
it's probably not. That's why I was asking if there was anything right at the edge, because my movement's only 25 feet.
Yep. So you're able to get up on top and can see the fire over in this location of the. Oh, can't see my clicker. Of where the roof would be at. So you're able to essentially get to this point, about halfway to that fire. But there are other fires that could start, and you're able to start to brush those torches away. Go ahead and make a survival check. Anything above 15, you'll be able to remove all the torches that are currently up there. For future files. All right, so you're able to get, you're able to prevent the next fires from being able to start. There's still one torch that you need to get to that's on the farther side. All right, Dead Lady Fiona, is next. She gurgles. What a world! What a world! Dow, you're up.
What a world. All right. Let's see. Are we in dim light?
Yes.
Cool. So I will use a bonus action to Steps of Night and give myself a flying speed, which is the same as my walking speed. So it's really just for fun.
Got it.
And then I will use my action to dash, so I can move 60 feet, and I will just growl uncontrollably and start literally barking, "Where are you going?" to the Vistani, and I will fly after them and get right in the center of them.
Oh God. All right. Intimidation check with advantage.
Cool.
Do you want them to
You
stop
brought that
what they're
on
doing?
yourself, Nick.
I'm just killing them.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, I still have Spirit Guardians on.
Yeah, you
so
do. All right, so we'll
I'm
have
just
them
killing
start their
them.
next turn.
Which Spirit Guardians also is their speed is halved while they're inside it. I'll put it back up on the thing.
No, that's yeah, I believe you.
And I'll roll the damage again for this next
that
turn.
was pretty intense.
Let's see. Here's the
It's
Here's the damage for this turn. 19 again.
19
Yeah.
again. All right. So,
Yeah.
1,
And
2.
Dow is just going fully feral. He is a far cry from their normal personality.
Got it.
They're just
All right.
they're just falling.
All right, Bruce, you're up.
Okay. How many people are still alive?
There's just the Vistani that are currently being hunted by a wolf.
Okay. Can I try and shoot him?
Yep.
Cool. Where is... Actually... How do I do?
Shoot him.
You miss.
Roll your hit.
I did.
Okay. A 9 does not hit. So it just goes wide of this Vistani guard that you were shooting at right here.
LOL. That sucks.
They're running away. They're retreating.
Too late.
All
Freaking
right.
say, "Whoop."
tired.
Any bonus actions?
I say, whoops.
Whoops.
All of
All right,
the lights
Alex-
are turning on and I'm really scared.
Alexander, you're up.
Let's see. Oh yeah, my horse is around here somewhere. I bet I probably just left him tied up in town.
Yep. You don't have to tie him up. He's you're able
Oh,
to
yeah.
speak with him psychically, so
Oh yeah, good. I'm
he's gonna
gonna
do whatever you say.
move to here and put my hand on Dow's shoulder. Friend, we must go back to the church and look after the people there.
All right,
And
go ahead and do it.
Black Widow, a la Incredible Hulk.
All right.
Sun's getting real low,
Sun's
buddy.
moon's getting real
Big
low.
guy.
Moon's getting real low.
I think that at this point you should be able to reach up and grab his foot and kind of pet it. So go ahead and do a persuasion check with advantage, and then Dow, if you want to resist that, you can with a
Yeah. What? With an insight?
Yeah.
Cool. I fail.
okay. So
Does that mean I
You-
get persuaded? I think so.
you take pause for sure.
Heh.
I'm not going to take away your autonomy, but you do respect Alexander.
Yeah, I'll
And it
say
seems like you-
it takes it like if any one factor were not involved, it would not work, but it works. And
All right.
Dow is it shrinks inside their armor, kind of in what is it? Shame. Yeah, that's what it is.
All right.
There is no shame, my friend. We are both afflicted. You were doing what was needed and what needed to be done. Now we have people to look after.
All right.
Can I turn off the spirit guardians?
I'm looking. It doesn't say that you're able to dispel it.
Can I stop concentrating?
Yeah, you can't stop concentrating. Yes.
All right, there we go. So it's off.
Boom. All right. So, yeah, because otherwise this
Yeah.
this Vistani Bandit Captain was about to be
Fertilized.
blended. All right. So go ahead and remove everybody from the turn order as combat has ended. These Vistani are apologizing to you as they back away, but are keeping their eyes on all of you.
Do you know Esmeralda?
I will know whoever you want me to know.
You're Vistani.
Hey, the devilish little woman. I know Esmeralda.
We need to get out of town.
Are you asking me to get you out of town?
Maybe.
And my brothers here will not be harmed.
Yeah.
With your focus charm, go ahead and roll a persuasion check with advantage. All right. Hey, there is actually a break in the wall.
I think the
just be-
rustic hospitality would take care of it too if it.
Yep,
had
that
rolled,
was
so.
that was for the
Oh, that was
persuasion.
the advantage. All right,
that was
cool.
the advantage on the persuasion. There is a break in the wall, back behind the cathedral. You'd be able to slip out that way. I can show you. It's actually how we got in here. There's been a lot of Vistani actually in and out of this town. The fucking burgomaster and his fucking stupid guards. Never mind. Yes,
Yeah,
I will
I
take
know.
you. All right. So, what is the plan? We're attempting to sneak out without.
So I'm going to pitch the plan. I'm not saying that is the plan.
Yep.
But we've got options. I know the church is probably the safest place for us right now. But if we need to get out, I wanted a way to get out.
Excellent.
And do I know the Vistani secret handshake at this point then?
You do not know the Vistani secret handshake, but you are aware of one and are practicing it.
And I do look remarkably Vistani, correct?
Not remarkably Vistani because of the way that you're dressed, but yes, somebody would. You've already had guards that have identified you as possibly being Vistani, so that did help.
As we're walking back towards the church, I'll pull the helmet off.
Okay. All right. So the fires have been put out. The church is safe from burning down. You do hear horrifying screams that are starting in the courtyard.
The guards. Are they still in the courtyard?
The townspoke. Wow.
Them slow pokes.
I can only assume the devil has turned his minions on the townspeople. And if that is the case, then that's where I'm going.
I cannot, in good conscience, let them die.
Where's
Now
Irina?
scamper down off the roof and let's do this.
No, he has a good point. Where is Irina? I swear to God, if she's engaged again.
Vasily is comforting Irina protectively, and
It could be worse, man. It could be worse.
We are in a burning church where people are being massacred in the square, and my sister is cuddling with some stranger. Please tell me how it could be worse.
It could be Strahd she's cuddling with.
Okay, you get to use that like one more time.
Let's go back to the town square.
And my horse will meet me on my way.
got it.
Irina,
All right, let's go ahead.
hide.
Let's go ahead and take a 10-minute break. It is 8:36 right now. At 8:46, we'll reconvene.
Awesome.
Hey, I got a work question for you.
I have an answer.
Is the RSP or recruiting and retention ever put on an SF selection, not a like an information briefing and then a screening, an SF selection screening?
There was talk about doing that. I think they were planning on doing the PT test as well.
Okay.
But that did not materialize. I know that they did that a little bit for the.
What if I told you I had a CW3 from 20th group that's going to be visiting the state of Iowa with his retired colonel wife, who is from Muscatine, Iowa, and is the former commander of Cybercom, and he wants to come out and put on an SF screening for the Iowa National Guard?
I would say that sounds. Great.
He's a CW3.
Will he actually be seen then, or is it stealth?
Yeah. He's got a sick mustache, and the only thing you'll see is a coffee cup, and yeah. Anyway, I didn't know if that was anything that RRB had proposed or thought about, but I'm going to be making some calls tomorrow because the colonel wants to speak somewhere around the 4th of July when she'll be around. So
Yeah, I can. Who's going to be the best point of contact on that?
I was just going to call Randy.
Yeah, you would be the most interested in that.
Cool.
Say
Will it
my
get you
name
any-
in a
I say, will it get you any points if I put your name on it?
say my name in a positive manner. Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
it just upsets him every time that somebody that he respects says something nice about me.
I'll follow it up immediately by calling him Randy because he really hates that too.
Call him tomorrow,
Yeah, I will absolutely.
and then Joel will be taking over soon, so you could.
Sage,
Yeah, so if you could say, "Hey, Randy, if you won't do it, I'll just talk to Joel."
I'll just wait for Joel. Yeah, no problem. Where's he at right now?
I think he's over at Family Services.
Huh? Where?
Yeah, we done broke that boy.
I guess because yeah.
What? I don't think I ever told you that story that he was an ONT and that they were talking about how awesome he was, and I'm like, what's he do that's so awesome? He's like, he lets NCOs do NCO business, and he just stays out of it, and he just does the officer side. And I'm like, no, Joel Sage.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
5'11", crew cut, Captain America-esque jaw. You know the guy.
Got a twin brother.
Oh my god, that was crazy at the bar.
It was crazier at our send off when I was walking down the hall trying to round up everybody to get in line. And I said, and I just seen Lieutenant Sage and I said, hey, go get in line. And I fucking walked down the hall and there's this twin brother pushing a stroller. And I went,
The fuck?
What's funny too is that happens, I guess, to twins all the time. Is that people will come up and be like, "Hey, what's going on?" They'll be like, "Oh, hey," and then it's like, "Oh yeah, no, I was gonna, I was gonna invite you to my daughter's bar mitzvah, but I know you didn't get a chance. Oh yeah, okay." And then walk away. It's like, who the fuck was that? I have no idea. Probably one of my brother's friends.
I did that to Wano's brother in a Casey's like fucking 10 years ago.
Seriously, you need to put out that you have a fucking twin.
Right. Yeah.
It's like no, they're doing it on purpose. It's like
that should be the second thing that you tell people after meeting you.
I have a twin brother.
Hey, by the way, I have a twin brother.
It's like a really low stakes version of the Prestige, or really high stakes version of the Prestige. Like, okay, you do this deployment, come home, then you can have your wife back. I'll deploy on the next one. I got shot in the leg overseas. Yeah, dude. Sorry, we're gonna have to match that up. It's pimping good time in Barovia. You're going to bring a real fight for us, or what, man? You had one nomad get tossed in the middle of it and kill them all. Bring forth the holy nomad.
I wasn't thinking they were commoners. I rolled the 4, and I'm like, damn it. Anticlimactic. Oh, they're dying.
You can't kill all these commoners in this church, or I swear to God, I'm going to come out there and kill all those fucking commoners. Big heroes, yes. We did it. Squish, squish, squish. Now, where is Vasily? I'm going to beat him in the head with a fucking hammer. I'm gonna get Bruise to do some crazy shit. I'm gonna bring that out of Bruise.
If you want, I can.
No, I wasn't
share with
challenging you.
No,
Okay,
no,
okay,
I
good.
can share with you her character sheet so that way you can salivate over it and go, this is what you can do?
Eloquence bards are badass.
It wouldn't take much for her to do something crazy. Third session, Bruce was drunk.
We got to hit the like inner bard button. We'll get her there. Him there, I guess. Isn't he? She's playing male.
It's confusing.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing that. I'm going to beat up the silly.
You should be able to see her character sheet now.
Sweet.
What did she get hit with? Why does she not have all of her hit points?
Just thought
She
she'd
never
go.
not did she ever
Oh,
put them back to max from the last time.
Oh wow.
yeah.
Not bad.
Ugh.
Oh, nice. Holy shit. You should be slaughtering people.
She's shadow touched, and
See that?
yeah,
Nice. Very good. Very good.
how it feels when I defend Carl.
You're right. Good charisma. Very nice. Very nice. Holy shit, Dex. All right.
Flex for good night. Or don't listen to me.
Olivia, your character sheet is fucking bonkers.
Right, man?
Your character sheet is just bonkers, man. I'm looking at your stuff. I can do that.
That's
DM
cool.
secrets. Yeah.
You got
Slow.
that power?
That's slow is fucking nuts. That's a good spell. And I've made heavy, and I mean heavy usage of Dissonant Whispers with my bard. Cool thing about that one is, you know how like they have to run away from you if you succeed. So like what I do is, you know, if like my buddies are here and there's an enemy here, say, I get on the other side of them and I shoot Dissonant Whispers out. So when they run, they have to run past all my friends and they get attacks of opportunity.
Mm.
So they have to run the gauntlet. But yeah, dude, you got it. You got it all.
Do it look like Megamind right now?
Yeah, you do.
Thanks.
Whoa, what'd you do now? It's crazy. It's humongous. Your forehead's so big right now. That's crazy. Whoa, it's humongous.
Stop being mean to me.
See? Fucking bard.
I'm gonna go smack you.
Woo!
You won't do it.
It's all my knowledge stored up there. That's why my
Look at
forehead's
him.
so big.
He's a tomato.
I know, because he's blushing.
Whispering. He's whispering in the back of class with the teachers watching. Look at him. What an idiot, man.
Drink all my water, and I should have gotten more, but I didn't.
That's my cup, by the way.
Oh, I don't care.
All right,
Oh my God.
we don't have now Moonflower yet back, but so we have heard the cries of commoners. Probably looking to go and slaughter more of them. Is that the plan?
Potentially.
No, that's not the plan. Because the commoners are being slaughtered by an undead army.
What if there are commoners slaughtering other commoners?
Where are the guards? There were a bunch of guards we heard, right?
All right, so as you move through the mist, where is Irina? Did
She's
she
hiding in
leave
the
her
church.
back
In
at
the church. She's
back
in
at
the
the church?
Yes.
All right,
She's
Father
with
Lucian.
Vasily?
Yeah,
With
with
Father Lucian.
With Father Lucian? Okay.
Can I bring Vasily with me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we agree that Vasily should come with us?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you want your sister to be upset if both you and her significant other
No.
don't make this?
He's one
I think
more
that's
weak
terrible.
mind to break to Strahd to let Strahd know where she is. No.
Oh no, I had to hit him in the head.
Put your fucking brotherly pride aside. This is not about your sister and you specifically and individually. This is about Barovia.
I am of.
You're getting yelled at.
As am I.
Oh, I haven't seen you around all these years that we've been underneath this beast. But it's fine for you to care now. That's fine. Let's go.
Yes, let's go.
All right, so
Silly stays.
Bro.
you're moving through the fog and trying to keep track of each other as you're moving closer to the town center. But as you look around, making sure that you have everybody, Dao has disappeared. It's likely that he is sulking from losing his temper, or has found some other need, but I don't think that he's in any danger. As you arrive at the town center, though,
Guarding the church.
you can see that
Yes, I would assume Dow stayed behind at the church to atone.
you can see that the townspeople that were gathered there have not been so far the lucky ones. You watch as there is a child that is screaming over the top of his mother with a Strahd zombie, 2 Strahd zombies that are flanking on either side, and he is about to be hit again. There is a brave town guard that is attempting to save this woman up here, but at this time, everyone go ahead and roll for initiative as I bring up the turn order.
As I'm unable to click on my token, I can't roll
You
initiative.
cannot click on your token.
Not the one here.
Okay.
It's yeah.
And by the power invested in me as the DM,
Got it. Thank you.
you are now able to move and control your token.
Thank you, sir.
And you brought Vasily with you, correct?
No, we left him
No.
at the church because Alexander was making some good sense.
Alexander's mad at you, by the way.
Hmm?
He's mad at you.
Who?
Alexander is.
Oh yeah. No, we got into it, but he was still talking sense.
All right.
Yeah, you got in trouble, man. That's kind of embarrassing.
Everyone has rolled for initiative. Excellent. All right. And let's cue the music.
I just got water down my sleeve.
All right. First one up is Ismark Polyanovich.
Yep. Seeing this little boy surrounded by Strahd zombies, I'm gonna beat feet over there, high rate of speed. And I am going to try attacking with a fighter for the first time in my D&D career.
All right.
So I can attack, I believe, 3 times.
Okay.
Okay, so when I use the attack action, I can attack twice instead of once, and then I can take 1 additional action on top using action surge.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to first, my first attack's going to be on the zombie. Yep, the one you just clicked on there.
Okay.
Okay, character sheet.
"26 hits for 11 bludgeoning damage."
Yep. As I wind back up, how did that look like?
That
it
was
hurt?
the top one, right?
The top right of him. Yeah, right here.
Yep. Got
Okay.
it. All right. So yes, you smack into him with the. Oh wait, let me see. Also, hold on 1 second.
Bludgeoning damage. Does that hurt a zombie more?
Let's find out with these zombies. I know it does with skeletons, but
Mhm.
I don't believe. Yeah, it smacks into him, and you feel that the wet smack of being hit. Go ahead and roll a d20.
Okay. Try not.
As you swing in and hit, you're aiming center mass. You end up hitting it in the hip, and one of its legs comes flying off, and it is still able to maintain its balance, but yeah, you've taken off one of its legs.
Well, he's got 2, so next attack's going ham.
Okay. Okay, with 14 more or 17 more points of damage, he is beyond bloodied by that hit and is barely hanging on to his undead life. Go ahead and roll another d20. And you watch as its arm just explodes off as you hit it in the chest, and then one of its arms goes flying off.
Okay. Got it. And I guess so he's still up, though.
He's barely still up, yes.
Okay. Screw it. I'm
Missing
going
an
to
arm and a leg.
I'm going to burn my action surge, and I'm going to attack again.
14 hits. And
Getting that momentum going.
exploding into body part. You're also able to in your movement, like, move yourself between the Strahd zombie and the child, if you wanted to kind of block, like, make yourself more of a target than the
Yeah, my
the
fighting
child is.
style is protection anyway, so.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So that was your bonus action and action.
head
Corvus,
movement.
you're up.
Hey, do you want me to huck you into that group of zombies again?
Yeah, we'll do that. I'll prepare. I'll hold action. Thunderwave.
Thunderwave, and
Yeah.
intended target is up in this mass. There's no civilian casualties there.
Yep.
All right. Fucking love it. All right. Strahd zombie is up. It is going to use
Shit. Their turn is all up for it. They're not even going to be all there.
Well, you'll be able to identify your target afterwards.
Well, then I roll you like a bowling ball.
All right.
Well,
before
I
she
mean,
has
the
a
other
chance-
option is
before she has
if
a
he
chance
lets
to
me retcon it, instead of the grenade, I just drop a shatter on the whole group.
I like it. Yep. I'll go ahead and let you retcon.
All right.
I'll just hit him with shatter. It should cover all of them when I center off of that guy.
All right. Go ahead and roll that damage. What do I have to do? A Constitution saving throw?
I think so. I'll get there. Oh, yeah, it's asking what level I want to cast on.
7. All right. 10 thunder damage. The Constitution saving throw of 15. 1, 2, 3, 4. Was it 5 up there or 4?
4.
4. Right. So
And
2
I
save
think
and
it's half damage.
2. Yep. 2 save and 2 do not. So minus 10. Minus 10. 5. All right. Any other effects?
That's what I just put in. I don't think so.
Okay. 10-foot radius. Yes. So a thunderous smack, and go ahead and roll 4 d20s. Actually, let me see if I've got. Yep. Go ahead and roll 4 d20s. All right. So you watch as one of their heads pops off. A leg pops off, 2 legs pop off and a arm pops off.
And I'll move
So
there.
this one lost its head. Let me see if I've got something to identify that it no longer has the ability to bite. That's what that means. All right, and this one has. These two have lost half of their movement, so they were the ones that saved. This one lost one of its arms. All right. Any bonus actions?
I don't believe so, no.
All right. Bruce, you're up. Oh, I think I skipped my zombie.
Okay.
Sorry, I skipped my zombie. Let me come down and finally get a chance to hit this little stealthy individual. Multi-attack. This one's actually missing.
I'm not stealthy.
Nope. This one's missing its. Can I just come down to? Yeah, came down to Freya. This one's missing.
You said
its
little.
head. So there's a 16 hit.
Wait, how'd he get there?
Moving.
Right past the gnome?
Where are you at? Where's the gnome at? No, not right past the gnome. He was out. He was outside of your 5 feet,
Through a tent?
crashing through a tent. Yes.
Difficult terrain.
Fine. Take your opportunity attack. You have successfully persuaded the DM.
I may hit the rogue one day, but that is not today.
I hit the rogue twice actually for 6 points of damage. Did you take off that damage?
Who?
A critical fail does not hit. I gain
As long as I
5
don't
hit
punch
points.
myself in the dick.
All right, Bruce, you are up.
I tried.
Okay. I would like to note that Courage is gone and is with the little boy that was being attacked.
He moved to go in.
You're putting
Going
the
to
dog
avoid-
in the line of fire.
All right,
Yeah, I'm not putting the dog in the line of fire. The dog would do that. Just playing to the
Makes sense.
character.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, just remember, Nick, we riot.
I understand.
And this will be on the zombie that is attacking. Yeah, currently.
Attacking who?
Freya.
Freya? All right. You see if that guy wise. He is not. So 13 points of psychic damage, and he takes off running as fast as he can, and the most direct route to do that, his full movement, is right past Corbus. Corbus, go ahead and take your opportunity attack.
I already used my
And
reaction.
Freya. Oh, you did use reaction. Freya, go ahead and take your attack of opportunity.
Okay, I'm just gonna try and slice him as he goes by.
Got it.
Oh,
He
sorry,
runs-
I had sneak attack on.
Yep, understood. So -9,
-8.
-8. Excuse me. No,
No, it'd be the
9.
9. The 8 is the
Oh,
sneak.
All right. Bruce, any bonus actions?
I start running to the nearest zombie.
Okay, that's your movement.
Yeah.
It's about as far as you can get there. Sweetheart. The bonus action that I'm looking for is perhaps an inspiring word. Come on, Bard, get with the program.
Whatever, man. I guess on spot.
But what do you say?
I'll do unfailing inspiration. Can I do unfailing inspiration?
Unfailing inspiration? What the heck is that?
Hers is awesome, man. If her bardic inspiration fails, the people just get to keep it.
Yes, you can give somebody your unfailing freaking bardic inspiration. Yes.
Okay.
Who are you giving it
I'm gonna
to?
give it to Alex. I'm gonna give it to Alexander.
All right, but you have to tell me what you say.
I'm gonna say, fix his face, man.
Fix your face.
Encouragement.
All right. Bardic Inspiration to the champion of Barovia. All right. Strahd Zombie up next. Strahd Zombie sees a common riding horse. Or no, excuse me, a war horse, and moves up to attack it. Is that where the horse was at?
No, the only reason the horse is there is because I drug it from the menu onto the screen and then subsequently could not move the token down to where I was.
Ah ha ha. Fun. All right. So let's find out what's going on with this team.
Did she inspire somebody and then just invade your room?
That's exactly what happened. Came to see the dog.
All
I
right.
need the inspiration myself. Where's that door?
All right. I will. Go ahead and tell me where you want to. Aha. All right. You should now be able to move the horse.
Heyo. Cool. Yep, that'll work. Thank you.
Already. It's weird. All right. This Strahd Zombie comes down to attack the troublesome bard. It does not have one of its arms, so it can only do a bite attack. An 18, I believe, hit for piercing damage, and a 16, I believe, hits for 6 slashing damage on the bard. Am I incorrect in saying that that is what happens? I am not taking 10 points of damage for the bard.
What? Why? Wait,
I don't
how
know.
much did you say?
That zombie does not like your face. I can't help it. All right, this one does not have a leg, so it is. Oh no, that's not that one. Strahd Zombie is going to go ahead and continue its task of killing commoners. Come in for a bite, do 3 piercing damage, and a claw. And this chica right here is dead, as you hear the sound of a screaming elderly woman as she has claws that rip through her throat.
So what about the guard? Because he isn't in the turn order.
He is not in the turn order. He is scared to death and not doing anything.
He said he was
Typical.
trying to save him.
He was.
This is like an Uvalde guard.
All right. On this turn,
The fuck is that and where is it? Ouch.
12 points of magic missile damage to Mr. Alexander there from the night hag that has decided to finally make herself known, as
Fuck.
they have been following your party for the last 3 days.
Key on that. They.
Yeah,
Luckily, though, you will be able to see them. Oh wait, the one person in your party that can see them is not present. Pops up, uses the magic missile, and immediately disappears back into the ethereal realm. All right, this dead Strahd Zombie's up next. Now it's time for the live one. The live one is going to roll a d6. If it rolls a 1 or a 2, it goes after a target other than Ismark. It goes after Ismark. Using multi-attack, I'm going to make a claw attack. A bite attack. Just one bite attack and 2 claw attacks. None of them seem to be anything that's going to have any effect on Ismark. Is that your armor or is that your dexterity that is preventing them from being able to hit you?
Straight up armor on that one. They're not even scratching, so.
All right. Next up is a night hag that pops up again. This is not the same night hag. Using another magic missile. 6 force damage to Freya. And pops back into the ethereal realm. -6. All right. So.
I was taking them for my temporary hit points, but
Oh yeah, go ahead and do that. Sorry.
yeah, so I'm gonna
Those
bump that back up.
You betcha. I apologize.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And when she popped out, where did she pop out at?
She popped out right here.
Right where?
Just to the east
All right.
of your horse.
All right.
Directly south from me and east from Freya.
All right. Let's go ahead and have this zombie move down to Monsieur Corbus. And it is missing a arm. Comes in with a bite attack and a sweeping claw attack. Seems that its other hand has also taken some damage and is not able to hit you. You take 4 damage. All right.
I got you.
Alexander, you are up. Are you on your horse?
Yep. Yes, sir. Picked him up on the way, and I did the dramatic, like, run beside him and jump on, swing the leg over thing. And we're headed here.
All right, you can do a galloping hoof attack at that individual. I'll have to do a strength saving throw in order to not go prone. You hit, as he's failed, so hopefully your horse hits. The horse hits. And the Strahd zombie is knocked prone, so how much damage for the hoof attack?
That's 2d6 plus 4. So 7.
7 points of damage and knocked prone, so your attacks
Yep.
on it are now going to be with advantage. Go ahead and swing away.
Mm-hmm.
19 hits his AC of 8. Sure. $13 bludgeoning damage. You still have your magic weapon on too, don't you?
I do.
Or how long is that on? That's
It's an hour.
I think it's
an hour. Okay. All right, and that was an additional what? D4.
No, I don't. I think that just makes it a magic weapon.
Oh, it just makes it magic. Okay.
Yeah, I'll drop in the chat again.
And +1.
Plus 1 to
Yeah.
so 14 damage actually. Unless did it add it? It did not.
It did
So
not, no.
14.
That
14
that would be a
damage.
modifier you got to turn on.
Sure.
All right. So it is bloodied.
And another maul attack. 25.
25 hits.
14 more.
All right. Splat.
Never fear, good townspeople. I am here. Splat.
The Vistani woman directly next to the Strahd zombie, cheers with her last dying breath. All right. Any bonus actions? Seeing none so far from Matt, I am going to go ahead and flip it over to Freya. Freya, why are you so sad?
Did you see what I sent in chat?
Which chat? This one?
Yeah.
No, I don't see anything on the chat.
I
Wait,
do. She
which
channeled
cha-
Divinity turned on dead.
Cleric bitch.
I've been waiting.
She gets
At first
3
I
of
rolled a
them.
24, but I didn't have my token clicked, and I'm really sad that I didn't. Because I had to
Okay,
wait so
any
long.
undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw. So are you moving before you do this? You said?
Yep.
All right.
From where
are you
she's
moving
at, she
to?
can get 3 of them.
I'm gonna
Pretty awesome.
move right here.
Damn it.
All right. She moves to there, and we are going to go ahead and radius this. She is out to a... Shit. All right.
She'll get them all.
Okay, so let's go ahead and roll some wisdom saving throws. How many do we got there?
4.
4?
Yeah, 4 of them.
1,
Wait, maybe 5.
2, 3, 4,
Oh, there's 5
Alright.
of them. There's 5, yeah.
5. All right, so one of them is brave enough to stay. It is the one, we'll say, closest to you. And the rest of them use the dash action to get out. What's the matter? All right, Bruce, you get a attack of opportunity on this one that just moved away from you.
Oh yeah, baby. Okay.
I was going to Thunderwave all of them.
Oh, they're still...
Why didn't it go?
I can't get there. Thunderwave's centered off of me.
Oh,
Ah.
there you go.
All right, 9 psychic damage to you. Can't dissonant whispers as a bonus act or as a reaction. You'll have to slice at them
Why?
because of the rule book.
Because you don't have Warcaster.
Wait, what do I do then?
You don't have
Melee
Warcaster.
attack.
Melee attack.
Oh, so I gotta hit him in the face?
Yes. Move closer. I want to hit him with my sword. All right, a 10 does hit and 6 piercing damage.
A Dow could hit him with a spell. Because he has Warcaster.
It's fun as you slice at this one and its leg comes off and it is only able to hobble now and gets to this point as it was running away. All right. Next up, we are back at the start of the turning order. And it is your turn, Ismark.
All right. We're gonna attack. First one, I'm assuming. Does the second one hit?
The second one does hit.
Sweet.
How much damage total?
16, 4, 25, 34.
What is the additional bludgeoning damage that's happening?
I don't know.
Is that from your...
So 8 plus 4 plus 1. Let me look at the.
Oh,
thing
you
here.
have... It's a
As a
class
fighter,
feature.
he does an additional D10 for probably a class feat or something.
Yeah, I've got second wind, fighting style, action surge, improved critical, martial versatility, and extra attack.
Yeah, one of those gives him an extra D10 of damage to a melee attacks.
I don't like it.
I do. I fucking love it.
All right, so you did how much damage?
Over 30.
Okay, so
My man.
he explodes. All right,
Um,
and during your turn, also the child who is
34.
the child, you see as Courage leans down to lick the child, and roll D4, and the child receives 1 point of healing.
Where the
as Courage
hell is
gets
that
hit.
bit?
All right. So next, this is a baddie, right?
That is a
What
baddie.
is this creature that I see?
She just showed up.
Okay, so I see her. What
Belinda.
is she?
She is moving with the grace of a cat. She is what you recognize as one of Strahd's bride.
Oh, I know
You have
this
seen
bitch.
her in the castle.
Yes, I know this bitch. All right,
She
I am
has
charging her.
all right.
You will pay for the children you have killed.
Okay, go ahead.
I can't do anything.
Oh, got it.
He already
Okay, so you
zapped
just
and started
move. Yeah,
shooting.
he just moved up and said, "Hi, how's it going?"
Apparently, getting in somebody's face is also a way to stop them from getting in other people's faces.
Intimidation check?
I mean,
All right.
That's whatever.
All right, Corbus, you're up.
Well, since my plan to Thunderwave went out the window, old reliable.
Old reliable. 15 hits, 9 thunder damage to this beautiful bastard right here. Smack him in the face. He is bloodied.
Probably more like the knees, but yeah. Second
Oh,
attack.
let's go ahead. We will. Yep, he loses the leg.
Add another 6 damage in there because I'll punch him again.
Punching again, 6 damage. Too easy.
And they now have disadvantage on any attacks against anything but me.
All right. Remind me of that when it happens. I'll try to put something in there that says that he is attached to you with a net. All right. Bruce, you
If
are
it
up.
survives.
It's probably not going to survive much longer. It may get a
Alright,
chance,
man.
though, to hit Freya because she didn't. She's out in the open. Can't stealth.
Yeah, I
To be
think
fair,
Bruce
you
will
moved
deal
on
with
to an opportunity attack before asking me if I was done with my turn.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
You're also out in the open. You don't have anywhere to go to. You'd have to move out of line of sight of everybody.
Not if I have a magic cloak.
I'm going to have to see that magic cloak.
Okay. I'm whispering to the sky.
You're whispering? What are you whispering?
I don't
it.
know.
You're fucked.
What's that?
I don't know. Yeah, I'll whisper, kill yourself. I don't know.
I don't know.
Kill yourself works. I don't know. Why don't you kill yourself? All right, let's see. He says no.
Damn.
This is a very polite fight and exchange of words.
Kill yourself. No, I don't think so. All right.
Epic fail.
What is up next? We've got another Strahd zombie. Or did you have a bonus action you were taking? No bonus actions. Got
I
it.
need no inspiration.
All right, so these Strahd zombies that have been... What happened to them? Why are they... Oh, they had
They're turned undead
turned
for
on
the next
dead.
minute.
So, yeah, so they're just running away, aren't they?
Yeah,
They
as
get
far
up
as
to
way
here.
as possible.
Got it. Boom. Boom. And
The other one took damage, so it doesn't leave.
come on, let me click on you. Oh, it's not. Come on, let me click on you. Click on you. Thank you. Popping out of the ethereal, she grabs on to the child with her action, which means that she won't be able to disappear immediately.
Horse gets attack of opportunity.
Not when she blinks out, doesn't?
She blinked in. It appeared. Horse
She-
goes, fuck.
No, it does not.
Oh, come
If you
on.
find me that, if you find me that,
Did you
the
ever
rules, I
startle a
will-
horse?
Fair enough, but yeah, with an 11, she's able to go ahead. Well, actually, we'll have the child commoner go ahead and see if. Nope, child commoner is picked up and grappled by the night hag. All right, Mr. Dead Zombie. Let's go ahead and delete you out of there.
Full disclosure,
Guards
I
on-
pulled that extra D10 off. I think it was rolling a two-handed as well on that.
Okay.
So, I mean, sorry.
All right, multi-attack onto the only one that it can hit, 19. But it's just 3 points of damage, not the additional damage. 17 and a 15.
Who did it attack?
So, does the... So what was your AC again?
Whose?
Corbus, sorry, 16. So you
Yeah,
take
I think 16.
9 points of slashing damage, and piercing damage. 6 points of piercing and 3 points of... Yes, 6 points of slashing and 3 points of piercing.
Just some more off. There. Okay.
All right. This night hag is not as stupid as her sister. She pops in, fires off her at-will magic missile, aiming for Corbus, hitting with 13 points of damage, and immediately slips back into the ethereal. The intent of just wearing you guys down. All right. This guy decays into nothing. Freya, you're up.
Okay. That's a zombie in front of me or next to me, right?
That is the zombie next to you.
Yep.
You have you have advantage and sneak attack because there's an enemy within 5 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna stab him.
23 hits and 20 points of damage. Tell him that he should lie down and never get up again. As you
And I will hide.
pierce into his skull, and you decide that you're going to hide. You would need to
Behind
find
the tent,
some
probably.
within that tent. Okay, go ahead and move over there. And you do still have quite a bit of visibility, but you're able to maybe find something. Go ahead and roll your sneak attack with.
I have that magic cloak though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's helping you. Can I see that? Can you give me the description of that magic cloak?
I don't have the
Like,
description
Hold
for it.
on. I'm working on it. I think I put the description in there when I added it to my sheet. Yep.
Okay, so it gives you advantage on doing the stealth checks, but in order to stealth, you need to break line of visibility with all of the enemies. I will say that using the trying to use that as cover is going to help out, but you have a feeling that at least one person can still see you.
Okay.
All right. Any bonus action? That was your bonus action. Alexander, you're up.
Okay, so the 14 beat a 22.
No.
Because she has advantage and anybody trying to see her has disadvantage.
Correct. I just said she has the feeling that somebody could see her.
Yeah, Corvus.
All right. Alexander, you're up.
The hag is still there.
The hag is still there.
Excellent. First of all, the horse will rear its hooves. And miss.
Swing and a miss.
My bonus action?
Unless the horse is a rogue.
No. Nothing I know of. My bonus action, I'm going to cast Branding Smite.
Okay. Oh. Can you put that in the chat? Yeah. Next, you son of a bitch. Next time you hit a creature with an attack, the weapon gleams with its invisible if it's invisible, and the target sheds light. Ooh.
Sweet.
Ooh, okay, that's interesting. That's interesting.
Like Henry Cavill coming out of the bathroom and he just cocks his arms. Yeah, that's just cock the Kenobo, and we'll take a swing at this lady.
Right, where are you?
15.
Dismissed you. Where is? Yeah, 15 with your magical. Misses.
Inspiration? You get your bardic inspiration?
Yes, you do have your.
I do have Bardic Inspiration.
Yes, you do. You have relentless or some bullshit fucking, like you can re-roll it if it doesn't work.
You just don't
Bards
lose
are
it if he
shit.
fails.
Bards
So I roll
are
again?
shit.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your bardic inspiration. Just what is it? Is it a
D8
D8 right now?
should be.
Just roll a D8 and add that to the roll.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
And with a
18.
3, you beat my meat, or meet and beat.
Excellent.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
So we will roll that damage. 14, 15. She's undead, right?
She is not undead.
Okay, well, she can still eat 14 more radiant damage. And then the Branding Smite is 2d6. She can eat 7 more radiant damage. And now she sheds a dim light in a 5-foot radius and can't become invisible until the spell ends.
All right. Excellent.
Oh, that was just my first attack.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Continue, please.
$25.
25 hits.
Take 14 more. And we'll smite one more time on top of that. and have another 8.
And
23
fucking
more damage.
die.
She is bloodied.
Nice.
Seems those massive amount of hit points that she has were not enough.
And that is my turn.
That is your turn.
Somebody rolls out 100 points of damage.
I fucking hate paladins. All right, so Valenta is up next.
Did she
You
drop the kid at all? Maybe Courage can drag the kid away.
Let's go
I mean,
ahead
I
and have her
checked
do.
pretty good.
That is true. We'll go ahead and have her do a. Would it be strength or constitution? What do you think? To be able to keep a hold of the kid.
I don't know. After that much damage, I think it would be Constitution. But
Oh shit! I forgot something. Oh wait, no, you have magical. It's a magical weapon. So, she does.
oh yeah,
She does drop the kid. I think there would be additional damage that was also done with that as well. Correct?
two more points of damage. Just 2 attacks, and that's a +1.
Okay, she's dead. No, I'm just joking. No.
Sweet.
All right, Valenta looking at Ismark.
Ismark, I have not seen you in such a long time.
You've crawled out from underneath your rock. That's fair.
I am not the one that deals with rocks.
So, 24 hits with 9 slashing. Go ahead and do the DC 13 for the
DC
grapple.
13 strength, I'm assuming? Probably
Yep.
grapple. Yeah.
Yep. So, athletics check.
Oh, crit fail.
Crit fail.
not
So
a
you
good
are
time.
currently grappled.
Grapple.
While being grappled, you are, if I'm not mistaken, hold on. I want to say that you're incapacitated. Oh, grappled. Speed becomes 0, and can't benefit any bonuses to speed. Condition ends. The grappler is incapacitated. The condition also ends the effect. Moves the grapple from the reach of the grappler to grappler effect. So you'll be able to do another attack, but your speed is 0. She's able to hold you there.
Okay.
And that's it. All right. The bite attack for 25 also does 4 piercing and 8 necrotic.
Yep, I've done the effects of that.
Excellent. She's gonna kill you.
Okay.
All right, you're up.
You bet. Swing, and a miss. I can still attack, right?
Swing, and a miss. You can attack.
Let's do this. Put that back. Skadoosh and skadoosh.
All right. You hit
And-
both times.
Yep, and it's got everything in there. It should.
All right. So as you are hitting her, you know what it feels like to hit marble with your hammer, and that's what it
It's
feels
magic.
like. It's not. It's just +1.
+1 means it's magic.
Yeah, that's what that means.
1 second.
Das ist correcto.
I am a mason. I know about marble.
Doo-doo.
Are you trying to cheese my attack away, DM?
No, I'm just saying that your hammer is not magical.
Yes, it is. You told me it was when I got it. That's why
Nope,
you gave
I
me
said
a
it's.
+1.
I said it's just a +1.
Plus
because
one
it is
means
Plus one makes it magic.
Expertly
yeah, that's
crafted.
what a +1 means.
I understand, but everything that I am reading currently
Is wrong.
says
So what's a magic weapon?
a magic
Well,
weapon has
According to my
has-
spell, it just makes it +1.
it does, but that's by use of magic. So it is a expertly crafted weapon that gives it a +1 attack, +1 damage, but it is not magic.
Okay. 10 it is.
All right, go ahead and roll a persuasion check. DC.
I'm
12.
persuading you right now.
I know. Go ahead and
I
roll
can
it.
use sources.
Go ahead and roll it.
What now?
A persuasion check, DC 12,
Oh, excuse me.
giving you
Okay, it's magic.
it is fucking magic, and she will take 20 points of damage. And
Hey, you're the DM.
the hammer breaks. I don't know.
Okay.
No,
And you have AIDS.
You have like three days to live, because the last person that she bit had AIDS. All right. Any? Go ahead with your additional. You had one more attack, right?
No, I do not. That was just.
Oh,
my,
you used your.
That's when he had action surge.
Got it. All right. Corbus, you're up.
Okay. Do I have if the other when the other hag pops up, would I have enough time if I held my action to send a spell at her?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I'm gonna do, and I don't know how it'll work out, but it'll be Tasha's Caustic Brew.
Tasha's Caustic Brew,
Mhm.
aimed at the hag as soon as she pops up.
Oh wait, not
Got it.
Caustic, because no, it's gonna be Catapult.
It's gonna be what?
It's gonna be Catapult.
Okay.
3d8 if she fails on a dex save.
And you're launching her, right?
Launching it. If she weighs 5 pounds, yes, I am launching her.
All right, so you're gonna
No.
hit her with one of those barrels that are in the tent.
Yeah.
All right, holding action, ready to strike. All right, Bruce, you're up.
Finnegan just burped on me and it smells really bad. Gross. Please don't laugh at me. I don't know. Goodness gracious. Okay, I'm gonna start moving towards Ismark.
Okay.
And shoot at this lady. He's talking to. Does a 20 hit?
A 20 hits.
Oh, geez. Oh, yeah. You think it's a big boy.
Eight piercing damage. All right, what do you? And who was it that you were hitting?
The lady that Ismark is talking to. What are you
Got
doing?
it.
Are you off in your own little world?
All right,
God, I'm grappled. Oh no.
it tinks off of her. You don't believe it did
It
as much
does?
damage. It tinks off of her as if it's not doing as much damage as it normally would.
Whatever. That's upsetting.
Well, it's not as upsetting as getting a +1 hammer and then having the DM tell you that it's not magical. That's worse.
Although it is.
That seems like a
With it.
skill issue.
All right. So, any bonus actions? No bonus action.
Wait, I want
I
to
need
move.
to be inspired so much. It's so sad.
Ooh, I think I'm fire. I don't know. Here we go. Okay, who said that?
Inspire me, coach. What do you tell me?
I say, I got your back, man.
I am very inspired by this.
All right. And up next, we have a bunch of zombies that are continuing to move off the board and have left the building, thanks to the rogue that decided to become a fucking cleric. And up next, we have a night hag that. Let me make sure. Hold on. All right, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw, Alexander.
That one's a huge bump.
Actually, you don't have to make a Constitution saving throw. You see as a beam of energy flies toward you and glances off of your armor. A black beam of enervating energy that would have sapped your strength and reduced your ability to do damage. But it does not work. She tackles and disappears back into the ethereal realm. As she is going to disappear, Courage lunges at her. And you watch as she disappears and Courage disappears along with her.
Oh my god, the hammer doesn't have to be magical. You don't have to do this.
Was that the same hag that grabbed the kid, or was that the different?
That was
one?
the same. That was the same hag that had grabbed the kid, but she was not able to hold on to him because of the amount of damage that he took. But she was disappearing back into the ethereal realm. Doesn't have the kid, but Courage
And
jumped at her,
Was
and
does he still
was
make noise?
was
Is
the
there-
was the pop two separate ones? Like he went on his own, or was it like he jumped into her portal as she went through?
he
It?
jumped onto her as she was fading out.
Okay.
However, a thing that is interesting is that as she fades out, wait, let's go ahead and change the. There is a bright light that is still sitting there.
How did
And-
the branding smite affect that?
Yep. So you watch as the light of the branding smite moves away, and you realize
That's going ethereal, not invisible, right?
yeah, she went ethereal, right?
Okay.
So, but the branding smite is still attached to her, and so where she's at is still visible.
Where is she right now?
She's this bright light right here.
Right here?
This one right here. The little circles.
The little yellow dot down there.
Oh.
All
yeah,
right.
she's far away.
Strahd zombie that's dead. Strahd zombie that's dead. And Night Hag number 2.
What'd you call me?
The hell you say?
Okay.
All right. She has taken her turn. Freya, you're up.
I'm going to. Is this the last guy that's alive? The last zombie?
That is the last zombie that's alive, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot with my bow.
All right. With a 17, you hit and do
13.
hit.
No, 15.
Which one did you just hit? You said this one up here.
The one that you clicked
The one's
on.
still alive?
Yeah.
This one right here.
Yes.
All right. So you don't have. You're invisible. Yes, you do. Got it. 13 points of damage. And come on. Come back up. Thank you. All right. It is nearly dead.
Nearly.
Nearly dead. Yes.
I'm not muted. Sorry about that.
On a scale of 1 to 30, he's about a 2.
Okay.
No bonus actions.
No, I'd like to hide.
All right.
I would like to be hidden.
Disappear back into the behind the barrel. Go ahead and roll.
I almost forgot.
Don't be afraid.
All right, Alexander, you're up.
All right. I'm still keeping a watchful eye on the glowing trail of branding smite. I am going to move to Ismark's location.
Roll that beautiful hoof damage.
Roll the
Hoofed.
hoof damage. Let's see. 20.
20 hits.
It's a +1 horse.
3 points of damage.
7.
She's going to go ahead and make her
It's 7
strength
points
check.
damage because it's 2d6 plus 4.
2d6 plus 4. Okay.
Yep.
All right. And I believe with the DC,
DC
what's the DC 14?
Yep.
She falls prone.
And
So
now
although those hooves did not hurt very much, falling down did.
and just for good measure, they may not have hurt, but the horse gets a bonus action to take another hoof attack at her because she's
All right.
prone. 14?
14 does not hit.
All right, no worries. Now it's my turn. $28.
Ew.
And that hits.
Yeah.
So we'll do 23 plus we'll smite. Yikes.
Make this fight happen.
Oof. Oof,
But,
that
did-
sucks.
Does the smite damage still double with the
It
crit?
does.
All right, so
Yeah.
we'll
I'm gonna
roll
let-
that
I'll-
again. And actually, to that one, because the smite does an extra D8 to undead.
Dead.
Uh-huh.
You want me to roll that D8 first, and then I'll roll the second D8 for the crit? You know what I'm saying?
Roll 2d8. Just roll the radiant
sure.
again.
That's better.
All right.
And then roll 2 more D8.
Oh,
Right? Yeah.
yeah.
Because
Go ahead.
the smite does an extra D8.
Yep. Roll that one more d8. Yep.
All right.
Or yep.
One more.
All right. So we've got
Wow. What do we got?
3, 39, 49 points of damage.
Plus, we'll add this to that mix. So that way my next attack has advantage.
Nice.
All right. So you crush her. She falls back 5 feet.
It's really more of a polo thing at that point because I think she was already prone.
Yeah. She. Go
You
ahead.
drove her
And
5 feet into the ground.
I believe that Ismark then would also get a attack of opportunity, would he not?
Yeah.
I've got one more attack too.
Oh, but yeah, just finish her off.
23. And 10 more. Plus, we'll add a smite to that just to get rid of that one. Plus the extra d8. 23 more.
7,000 points.
It's
of
actually
damage.
24 because you got the +1,
Oh yeah, 24.
and you add add 1 to the.
Yep,
If
to the first
narratively
attack.
I need to make an attack, I don't think I do, but if narratively I do, just say something cool. It's his kill. High five to him.
How would you like to do this?
Is that are you me?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I didn't do shit. I mean, what? I just stood there and watched you yeet this bitch 10 feet away from me.
I think the
You
5
just hear
feet
the
given-
defeat.
So the horse came up and knocked her down, and
Yeah.
I came in like underhand, and instead of knocking her 5 feet away, I knocked her 5 feet into the air on the crit, and then
Yeah.
the final blow was coming back down on the upswing or on the back on the downswing, and just knocking her back into the ground.
And with there's also for some reason that a lightning crackles in the air, and there is a roll of thunder as she comes back down, and it also becomes still as
I
we'll just
believe
say
that was closed
narratively.
out with a mighty Velaki smash.
And the thunder rolls. There is still one Strahd zombie with 2 hit points that's moving about.
That's my bad, guys.
And it is quickly dispatched with another arrow that goes through its throat. There is a silence that starts to emanate as you look around to see if there's any other danger. You watch as this blinking light that had been there is moving away, and it disappears from sight.
I
What's
just want
happening next?
on the record, live video. I know where this man sleeps. I know where he starts his day, where he ends his day, who he loves.
Wow, man, you just
Use
Angered
that
the
for bardic
kid.
inspiration next time. Come on, man, you got it.
Are
you
talking
better
about
put that dog back, Nick.
dog's gone?
Oh my dog, man!
Your daughter is threatening you.
The dog is currently in the ethereal realm. I
Are
think
you
the hag's gonna-
mansplaining to me? What
The
just
dog
happened?
isn't dead.
How big a DM?
He's just on a different plane of existence that you can't touch.
He's
or
all by
interact with.
himself, though.
He's probably scared and whimpering.
Well, technically not by himself.
Well, that doesn't make
He's-
it better.
He's surrounded by ethereal spiders, if that makes
Wait,
sense.
Nick, she disappeared.
Thankfully, Dowd. Dow will obviously have something to say about that, and Dow can access the ethereal
Rip
plane.
down the freaking green screen that's come for him.
I thought she was coming for me. I think she just quit. I think she just rage quit.
No, I had to get
Oh,
my
she's
dog
still
in
there.
from outside because I love my dog.
Um,
Unlike someone here.
one thing that Dow might know is that if anybody can tell me what capabilities the dog has demonstrated.
The ability to
it-
bite, the ability to
The
comfort.
ability to heal,
hmm
like not like sit and heal, like lick and heal, like give hit points. And if I remember correctly, it did some sort of teleporting in the original house when we got it on the way here, like a Misty Step or a Dimension Door type thing.
Like a blink dog. Similar to it.
That's similar to
And it also convinced Dow not to helped convince Dow not to murder the rogue on the roof.
Calming abilities, emotional
Yes, calming.
regulation.
Emotional regulation abilities.
It's
Where-
basically a magic
he's an
service
emotional
dog.
support animal.
Register him with ESA.
Blink is a third level transmutation spell on a roll.
Well,
of
it
20.
was similar. That's just what popped into my
Right.
head because we came
Yeah.
up with blink dogs on Thursday.
Actually, he's been a blink dog the entire time.
No, I guess I kind of figured that, but I've said related to that because Tony got the blink dog in Lucky 7.
So all it says though is that the dog magically teleports along with any equipment it's wearing or carrying up to 40 feet to an unoccupied space. When it does that, it blinks out of existence and blinks back. That's all it says. So hopefully we'll find out. Maybe the dog is able to get himself back. Maybe it's not.
DM.
Find out. Yeah.
I look
Yes,
over.
your fucking hammer is magical. Fine. What?
Okay. I look over Valentin's body, and what do I see?
A lot of goo.
What is it that you're like looking for if she has anything on her?
Nope. I want to. What's going on with the corpse?
She's just lying there.
Okay.
Corvus
And
just dropping
as crow
firebolts.
flies. Okay, so the reason I asked this, can I do the narrative? The reason I asked this?
Yes, go ahead.
This is not the first time I've seen Valinta die. She upset Strahd when I was working. We were grinding stone mill at Castle Ravenloft, and she upset him, and he pushed her into the mill, and it crushed her. And I watched her become mist and travel back into the castle, and here she is today. So I want to burn her body.
That's what I'm saying. I'm dropping firebolts on her. That's the
And
last time we encountered a vampire.
how far away
Well,
are from? We're in Vallaki. Oh, so we're at least a day away from Ravenloft.
That is correct.
Okay. We're gonna burn her fucking body, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Even if she goes missed, I don't think that she will be able to get home.
So while you are in the midst, you hear voice behind you. So you got them all, and it's Rudolph von Richten. Oh shit! I actually watched that go down. She's not coming back from a fucking smite, boy.
I don't know if
She
take
can
chances.
regenerate
Dropping nuts,
from a
flaming
friggin-
nuts and bolts on her.
She can regenerate from some smacks with a grinder, but she ain't coming back from that.
I see. I don't
But,
understand vampires like you do, so I'm.
Yeah, that was pretty fun to watch from over here in safety. I was gonna help, but looked like you guys had it handled.
I'm going to go find my sister.
All right, that's where we'll end
all
with the hunt for the sister and the question of where the heck did Strahd go, and why?
And
did he-
Tom. Where did Tom go?
Missing
Uh,
Tom.
Tom. Oh, let's go ahead and end the broadcast.